I love recording intros to like my Sunday videos because it's like so connected, you know what I mean? Like, tell me the song is not sexy, come on. So I walk into the dead of night. I really don't. Anyways, what's up guys? How are you? For today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my makeup that I'm going to be using for the week. I think that this is probably going to be the last week that I'm going to do this type of video. Next week I have something really exciting, so stay tuned for that. And then the following week we'll go back to shop my stash. But trust me, for next week you want to be here because it's one that I've never done on my channel, but it's going to be fun. You'll see. What else did I want to tell you guys? You know that you guys are the bomb already, so I'm going to say that again. You are the bomb. And I really enjoy like interacting with you guys here and on Instagram, and it's just like, you're amazing. You need a thing. You know what I was thinking? This is what I was thinking. Imagine I would get married. I'd be like, okay guys, you're all invited to my wedding. Like, that would be so cool. Like, I don't think anyone has ever done that. You know what I mean? Okay, what am I saying? Bye. So I just situated everything right over here beautifully. And I pretty much put a bunch of my new purchases like in this little bin here. So basically things that I recently picked up from Walgreens or Sephora. And I didn't want to just put them in my drawers because I wanted to use them ASAP and then give you guys my opinions. And then also because I just bought them and I want to use them, you know? So I have most of the new things chilling here, which we'll get through in like a moment or in a few moments, whatever. And then I have most of like my makeup products chilling in here. I can't tell you guys how helpful these are. I always say this. I say this a lot of times in these kind of videos. Last week I didn't do shop my stash, so I was just using things that were around and it was just too messy. Like, let me show you. Let me show you. Okay, I'm embarrassed, but let's do this. Okay, please explain to me what the hell is going on over here. Just please explain it to me. It was so messy and gross. One second, there's more. You know, just like brush just chilling on the floor there. It's like, where the hell is my shower cap there too? What? I don't understand why I couldn't just take it home and put it in the bathroom. But anyways, I'm gonna clean it up, okay? Don't scream at me. Please don't scream at me. Back to this section. Let's go ahead and get started with what I'm gonna be using for this week. Everything looks super nice and gorgeously situated. All right, let's do this. Okay, so I wanted to talk to you guys about this Skylar perfume. First of all, it smells amazing. I've spoken about this brand in the past. I have a code for, I think, 20% off their site. I'll leave a link down below. But really, really amazing. I think that their products are vegan and cruelty-free. So if you're looking for a great like perfume brand that has sexified, clean, amazing scents, this is really, really good. I've recommended it to friends and they really love it. So I wanted to just mention it to you guys. Octoly recently sent this over. And this one right here has a little bit more of like a muskier type of scent, but not overpowering at all. Does not give me a headache, lasts a very long time, and is extremely refreshing. So I really love it. This is what it's called. I'm not even gonna pronounce it. I don't know how to say it, but love this brand. I'm probably gonna check out other things that they have because I think I wanna purchase a few for gifts for friends. But there's the perfume I'm gonna be using for the week because you know I need it. Sometimes I feel like I smell it, okay? Okay, next thing I have is my sponge. This is just a beauty blender. I've been using this for quite a few months now. It looks nasty, but I mean, it's not mold, I swear. I just love the beauty blender so much. For me, I find it to be very worth it because I use it for like a while and it makes my makeup look flawless, airbrushed, just gorgeous, and they last a long time too. So just have that. Of course, I have my Q-tips chilling here, which I like to use, you know, have my mascara like, you know, smudging somewhere right when I put it on if it's like too wet. So I use this. I have my Kevyn Aucoin the Neo Elixir Weightless Beauty Oil, which you guys can see I used up a really nice amount. I like to keep this like situated like upright, whatever, however you would say it, not like laying down because I feel like it kind of seeps through like the oil. So I like to keep it up here. Anyways, I really enjoy using this before I apply my makeup. I feel like it's like an essential for me and it was in my top 8 2018 favorites. If you guys missed out on that, I spoke about it there. Love that. I'm going to be using this set. This is one that I actually did a review and lip swatch video on. This is the Give Me Some Lip Shine Sephora Favorites kit. So in here we are getting 2 lip balms and then mainly glosses. I really enjoy this set. It was one that I was kind of going to skip out on, but then I'm like, oh no. And then also I really am finding that I'm using a ton of the products in here and I did not think that I would. You get 2 full-size products and then 4 deluxe sizes for 28 bucks. I think it's a pretty good deal, so I love that. Gonna continue using this for the week. Is that a lash? Oh my god, that was scary as shit. Okay, then for makeup removing wipes, I'm just gonna use the Estee Lauder ones that I purchased from TJ Maxx. How much were these? I think that these were like $6.99 or something. I do like these. I'm not gonna say they're absolutely beyond breathtakingly amazing. That's something that you need to run out to and get now, but I like them. Like, they're good, you know? All right, gonna continue using that. Okay, now let's move on to what's in the first drawer. Can we like turn this around? Because I wanna sit on my bed. All right. So like I mentioned, I have a lot of products like chilling over there in the little bin, so I don't have a ton of things in here, so you'll see kind of like just bits and pieces. But I pulled out the Tarte Busy Gal Brows. It's just a tinted brow gel that I love to use on its own or in conjunction with a brow pencil, so I didn't use it in quite some time, so I wanted to pull it out. Of course, my CoverGirl brow pencil. I'm not even gonna say anything about it because you guys are like, shut the hell up, we know already you like it, so I'm gonna be using that. I have 2 eyeliners. This one right here is from Koki, really good. I need to sharpen both. I can't find my sharpener, which is kind of annoying, but I'll figure it out. I also have this one from Wet n Wild, which is actually amazing also. It kind of is similar to like the Essence one. I feel like this one is a bit more creamier and maybe might smudge, but it's still very good and affordable from the drugstore, so I like that. For mascaras, I typically like to choose 2. I like to layer mascaras generally. This is a great layering one, and honestly one great to wear on its own. I think it's going to be my top 8 drugstore products of 2018, right? This is the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. I've gone through a few of these. I've given some to my mother, like I purchased some for her. So nice for $5, cannot be beat. And then I pulled out the Man Eater Mascara by Tarte. I haven't used this in a very long time, and I actually need to declutter some of my mascaras, which I might do on Instagram. So if you guys don't follow me there and you want to see, then definitely follow me there. But I haven't used this in a very long time, and the ones that I enjoy, like the Too Faced one, the YSL Shock one, like I find them to be like they're really good, right? But I feel like they're just kind of like drying out and they're getting old because I've had them for probably a year, but I got a ton of use out of them, so I just pulled this out. I haven't used this in a very long time. It's a rubber bristled wand, not my absolute favorite, but I paid a lot of money for it, so I'm like, use it. Then I only pulled out 3 lip products because I have a bunch over there. This is one that I actually recently purchased from Walgreens when I went to Walgreens to buy all the stuff from Wet n Wild, right? It's such a beautiful shade. It's in the shade Spice for me, and it's actually the lipstick that I'm wearing in the intro of this video. So if you guys were curious, this is what it is. It kind of looks gross. I only use it like 2-3 times, but this is amazing. Let me tell you, the formula is so jellyish, creamyish. I don't know. I find it to be different than the other lipsticks that they have. So I really love it. The shade is beautiful too. It lasts a long time. It's not kiss proof or anything, but it's like shiny and just feels super like deliciously comfortable on the lips. I don't even know how to explain it because it just feels so good. I'll give you guys swatches in a second. Then I also pulled out this one. This is one that I recently got in my BoxyCharm. I posted that video up on Friday if you guys missed it, but this is in the shade Dragon Fruit. It's a beautiful purple color, which I don't feel like I have a lot of shades like this. It's like, just like really pretty. I feel like great going into like the summer or spring months, even though it's January, but it looks really nice, very pigmented, very creamy, and obviously delicious. Kind of similar to maybe like the formula of this, but like a little bit different. Just it's good, it's amazing. And then I also kept this in here from the past few weeks, but this is the L'Oreal liquid lipstick. You guys can see I really been using this a lot, okay? This is in the shade I Achieve, and I love it. It's a beautiful orange color, and the formula of this is amazing. It's like kind of like a water-based liquid lipstick. I don't know. I want to pick up a few more from the line because it's such a great one, but so far I just have this one. So let me give you guys swatches of these guys. Okay, so here you guys can see this one right here on the end is the Maybelline one in Spice for me. The middle one is Dragon Fruit by Bite, and then we have the I Achieve shade by L'Oreal. Really beautiful, very different, all of them, but still equally stunning. All right, so that's pretty much everything in the first drawer. Okay, so let's move on to this drawer. In here I basically have my, you guys can see, foundations, concealers, and powders. I picked out one foundation. This is the Guerlain. Why am my hand green? This is the Guerlain foundation. I think it's called a Lingerie Depot foundation. It's so good. It is. Oh my god. Like I feel so bad even saying it's good because it's so pricey. But Octoly recently sent this over, and I was like, is it good? Is it not? You know? And I must say, it has a great consistency to it. I've been wearing it pretty much the whole week last week and a little bit of the week before that. Very creamy, very hydrating on the skin, and gives pretty full coverage, but literally feels like nothing on the face. Like, I don't know. The shade match is also great too, and it's the kind of foundation that you need very little and it goes a long way, because like I use 2 pumps and it covers up my whole face perfectly, and I'm like, I want to use more, but I don't need to, you know? Anyways, I've been loving that, so I'm going to continue using it for this week. I love it. I also have 2 of the First Aid Beauty Bendy Avocado Concealers in here, so I don't know if you guys can tell. This one right here, I'm kind of scraping the edges, so it's on its last leg. It was also in my top 8 favorites of 2018. So I have a backup. I love this concealer. Definitely one of my favorite high-end concealers of all time. If you guys haven't tried it, I swear to, I don't know what, it's just amazing. I'm telling you. Okay, fine. Anyway, those are the concealers I'm going to be using. Then for powders, I think I'm going to go ahead and do like a project pan for this year, because a bunch of you guys voted that you wanted to see that. So this will definitely be in there. This is the powder that I'm going to use for the week. So I love this, and the CoverGirl one. This is the Tony Moly Cat's Wink Face Compact. Here's how the powder looks like on the inside. You guys can see I'm kind of like finishing this up. It's really beautiful. It's a translucent powder, and I find that it just sets in my makeup really beautifully. I really enjoy it so much. It's one that I would probably repurchase like once it's done because it's so good. So there's the powder I'm going to use. Then for the loose powder that I'm going to use, this is the Cover FX Loose Translucent Setting Powder. Also one that has very, very little left. So happy to see progress on these kind of products because it makes me happy that I'm using the stuff that I have, you know? So this is one that I'm going to bake with and maybe set my entire face with, but definitely bake my under eye area with this and my contour line. So, oh yeah. Okay, that's pretty much everything in this drawer. Then in this drawer is basically where I usually keep my highlighters, blushes, and bronzers. But since I have most of the stuff in there, I just have this highlighter. So yesterday in my TJ Maxx vlog / haul video, I found another one of these Estee Lauder Heat Wave highlighters. And this one is one that I purchased from Ulta a while back, but then I also purchased another one from TJ Maxx just because I'm crazy like that. And I apparently needed it in my life. So anyways, it kind of inspired me to go ahead and pull this out. This was the one that was limited edition. The one I found at TJ Maxx was apparently not limited edition and it's available at Ulta. But I love this highlighter so much. It's the perfect goldeny shade that suits my skin tone perfectly and it does not like look off, you know, because usually with gold highlighters, I rarely am able to wear them. But with this one, so good. And then the consistency, oof, baby. Babe. It has like a baked jelly formula to it and it's just bomb. So I got inspired to use it. Very excited for that. Then in the final drawer is where I have a bunch of eyeshadow palettes. So these have been a few that I've been like pretty much using pretty consistently since I purchased them. And then this one right here is new to me, so I'm going to use this for the week as well. So I recently did a Sephora haul where I showed you guys a bunch of the 2019 spring releases, and this one was one of them that was in there, as well as the Kat Von D one in the back. This is the Born to Run. What is this one called? Bailout eyeshadow palette. So they have this one, which is a little bit more cooler in tone. They have one that's, I think, greenish bluish and one like reddish. So I might pick up the other one, or I definitely will pick up the other one of these days when my credit card is available to be used. But so far I picked up this one. I really like it. These shades blend out beautifully, very creamy to the touch, very similar to the regular Born to Run palette. And you guys know that that one is definitely one of my favorites. So yeah, I've just been really enjoying this. There's a great selection of mattes in here and then metallics too. And the look that I was wearing in that video, like, was using this and you guys were like, whoa, tutorial please. And I'm like, whoa, I don't think I got so much compliments on a look like that I did in that video, which is kind of insane because I'm kind of like, whatever, it's just regular, and you guys are like, no. So anyways, I'm gonna use that. I'm very excited. I'll probably do a look for this week. I hope. So the next palette that I'm gonna use is the Kat Von D Lolita eyeshadow palette. This is really nice as well, and like I mentioned in my haul, it's extremely pigmented, so a little bit goes a very, very long way. Like you literally need to just dab your brush in there. I wish there would be like one or two metallics in here, but it's still a nice palette just for like that go-to matte look. You get like a selection of like purpley toned mauve brownish type of shades in here, and then the shade Lolita is obviously, honestly, for me the standout of the palette because it's like that burnt, like crusty orange, you know, like I don't know, it doesn't make any sense what I just said, but it does make sense at the same time. So we're going with it. Okay, then the next palette that I'm going to use is the Kevyn Aucoin Nude Pop eyeshadow palette. Kevyn Aucoin recently sent this over through Octoly, which I was really excited for because I do enjoy a lot of his palettes. I own a different one that's like full of color, and then this one is more like purpley toned. Here's how these shades look like in here. You guys can see a selection of mattes and then a selection of like these bombs away metallics and then some satins as well. I think that this palette is a stunning cooler tone palette, leaning more towards like the purple family, which I feel like a lot of brands are doing, but I think this would look so pretty on the eyes. This is the color that's standing out to me the most, this one right over here. You know, like it's standing out to you too, right? I know it is. I know. Okay, I have to use this ASAP. Maybe I'll use it for work tomorrow or something, or tonight, whatever. Actually, I don't work tomorrow, but maybe Wednesday. We'll see. Very excited. And then these two palettes are just ones that I wanted to keep in here in case I wanted to reach for them. So this is one that I've been using pretty consistently last week. So I would say most of my videos had, like I had this on my eyes and then I went out one night. So this was also one that I used. This is the Natasha Denona Mini Nude Eyeshadow Palette. Probably the best one from her mini palettes, I should say. I do enjoy the other ones, but this one right here is just, I don't know, I feel like it's a step above. The quality is amazing. The heck? I love when she releases these little ones. So I actually spoke about this in my Sephora haul as well. If you guys watched that, then you saw this there. But it's just a great everyday palette. I just throw this shade in the crease, this deep brown at the end in the crease as well, this on the inner corners, this usually on the lid. This one I haven't really jumped into too much, but also a great shade to throw on the lids. You guys can see this one has been loved. Obsessed with this. And then this is probably going to be in my favorites video. I don't know why I have a Q-tip in here, but I really have been enjoying the Persona eyeshadow palette. I use this a lot for work in the past few weeks, and I figured I would just keep it in here. It's just a basic go-to everyday warm palette. I like to use a shade Off-White on my inner corners, this in the crease, copper on the lids, brick in the crease, and then dark brown occasionally. I'll like smudge out on the lower lash line, but it's amazing. I was thinking of maybe like doing a video where I speak about palettes, like quads, and then palettes that have like 5 eyeshadows in there, and just like make a video on that. But like, what would I really say? You know, like just recommend to you guys maybe my favorites. I don't know. Let me know if you're interested in something like that, because I feel like these small palettes are just handy, very practical, great for every day, and just like a no-brainer situation, you know? So I don't know. Let me know if you want to see a video on that, of that, whatever. All right, so that's pretty much everything in this drawer. Let's move on to this section. Okay, so once again, if you guys saw my Sephora haul, most of these products were products that I mentioned there, and then I recently did a what's new with Wet n Wild video that I posted earlier this week, where I basically included most of these products. So I do want to use these for the week. I've jumped into them a little bit here and there, but not like to a crazy extent, so I have to use them, you know? Anyway, this is the Buxom blush that I spoke about in my Sephora haul in the shade Ibiza. I took a pill in Ibiza. I love that song. It's so good. And so I definitely wanted to go ahead and use this. It's pretty much the only blush that I pulled out for the week, or one of the only blushes, so very excited for that. I also have this new Stila product in Charmed. It's one of their, I think, mystery, whatever, like products. It's really cool. It's kind of similar to the Stila Glitter and Glows, but like a step above. It's so freaking amazing. I'm going to use that. I have the Huda Beauty metallic lipstick here in Cake Day. It's beautiful. Such a great formula, easy to apply, stunning on the lips. You guys loved how it looked, so I'm going to use this for the week too. For setting sprays, I'm pretty much going to focus on these from Wet n Wild. So I have the rose one, I have the coconut one, and I have the regular one here too, plus the cucumber scented one here. I have this Natasha Denona Diamond and Glow Little Baby that she recently released. So I have the like larger full-sized one, but she recently released this, which I think is a really, really good deal. You get a highlighter and a blush in here. The highlighter is so good. So I just left that in there. What else? I kept the Wet n Wild primers. You guys saw like in my bin here, I didn't actually include primers because I have these. This is the cucumber one. They're really nice so far just from swatching them. I haven't used them on my face yet. I'll have to keep you guys posted on that. Maybe I'll do a video on the Wet n Wild stuff because you guys were interested. Anyways, this is the coconut one, and then this one is the rose one. I have the Wet n Wild brow pencil here, which I don't know, I'm kind of hesitant to use because I'm so addicted to my CoverGirl one, but I have high hopes for this. It's swatched really nicely in the video. And then what else? Yeah, I pretty much just kept the bronzers in here from that video too. So I have 2 of these guys. This one right here is in Sunset Striptease, and then we have Ticket to Brazil. A few of you guys told me that there are 2 additional shades to this, so I guess there weren't only 2 released in the line. I only found 2 at my drugstore, but this should be fine for me. I think it should work out well. Okay, then I have 2 of the Bite metallic lip crayons, which are really nice and I've been really enjoying them, so I'm going to use those. I have all of the Wet n Wild lipsticks that they recently released. These are precisely, what are they called? I'm not gonna cut that part out because precisely doesn't even make any sense in here right now, but this is the Perfect Pout like lipstick. It kind of reminds me of the Bite formula, like their Bite lipstick formula, so I love them. They're so amazing. I'm gonna probably do a lip swatch video. A bunch of you guys said you were interested in that. And then I'm gonna also use the Wet n Wild loose highlighter. In the video I did mention that it's a little bit too dark, but I think maybe with the Estee Lauder highlighter it should work out well, or I'll just use a little bit. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll see how it works, but I wanted to use it because it's so pretty. And then also you guys said that they have a different shade that they released, so I'll probably pick that up one of these days. Anyways, that is pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I do apologize for not uploading one of these last week. Last week we just had a full week of other videos. I can't believe I posted 7 times. Insane. But hopefully I'm going to continuously do it every single Sunday because I know a lot of you guys really look forward to it. Anyways, let me know if there are any exciting products you guys are going to be using for this week, and if there's any specific look you want me to do. Lately I've been going pretty natural, or neutral I should say, so maybe I'll film that. This is a very simple look that I've done like thousands of times and it takes like maybe 10 minutes, so maybe I'll do this kind of look. I've never done like a simple fast oh my god look, you know? Alright. What? I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.